Jamaica's next election could be decided by a convicted drug smuggler. But is he a villain or a redemption story waiting to happen? Hey, patriotic internet friends and family, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we dive into the political showdown between the JLP and PNP over Isat Buchanan's controversial candidacy. The JLP is calling him a two-time convict with a shady past, while the PNP fires back, accusing the JLP of hypocrisy. But is this really a story of redemption or just more political drama? Stick around to find out the shocking details and decide for yourself who's right in this explosive battle for East Portland. Welcome all patriotic Jamaicans. The movement continues. Make we get into it now. Let's kick it off. JLP versus PNP. Clash over Isat Buchanan's candidacy in East Portland. Drama, scandal, and hypocrisy. The drama of Jamaican politics. Just when you thought things couldn't get spicier, here comes the People's National Party, PNP, boldly standing by their choice of none other than Isat Buchanan. Yes, you heard that right. A two-time drug convict to run for East Portland. The Jamaica Labour Party, JLP, of course, wasted no time jumping in, declaring, "How dare you talk about crime, corruption, and ethics when this is your candidate?" So what exactly are we looking at here? A tale of hypocrisy, redemption, and a whole lot of finger-pointing. Buchanan, the former human rights chairman, is no stranger to controversy. In fact, he's got a criminal record that includes smuggling cocaine, not once but twice. But the PNP, led by Mark Golding, is sticking to their guns. They argue that Buchanan's story is one of redemption, aligning with the PNP's long-standing commitment to rehabilitation. The battle begins. JLP calls out the PNP. Now, the JLP's reaction. Well, let's just say they are not pulling any punches. In a statement on Wednesday, they didn't mince words. Buchanan's recent behavior, specifically some crude and misogynistic remarks he allegedly made toward a senior female public servant, has sealed their opinion on him. The JLP is saying, hey, we believe in redemption too, but this guy clearly hasn't changed. But of course, the JLP isn't just concerned about his remarks. They are saying that the PNP's selection of Buchanan proves that the opposition under Mark Golding's leadership has no moral authority to talk about crime, corruption, or ethics. It's the classic pot calling the kettle black, or in this case, the JLP calling out the PNP's supposed double standards. The JLP's whole stance here is that the PNP has previously condemned the JLP for supporting members with questionable past. So why the sudden change in heart when it's one of their own? Especially when Buchanan himself, according to the JLP, has shown much in the way of personal growth. Oh, but the PNP wasn't going to take that lying down. They immediately hit back by reminding everyone that the JLP has a history of standing behind convicted politicians like Cleve Lewis, who was re-elected 3 times despite serving prison time. So isn't this just the same thing? Aren't we all about second chances? They asked. The drama continues. PNP strikes back. And here's where it gets juicier. The PNP is accusing the JLP of hypocrisy, loudly claiming that rehabilitation has always been a part of their political playbook. According to the PNP, Buchanan's past doesn't define him. He's reformed, he's passionate, and he's working on important initiatives in East Portland to improve education, healthcare, and economic opportunities. Wait, so let me get this straight. Buchanan is now a community hero in the making. The JLP's response, well, let's just say they aren't buying it. But in all fairness, Buchanan's candidacy does reflect the PNP's ongoing advocacy for giving those who've paid their dues a second chance. The They argue that his story exemplifies the principles of redemption that their party has always stood for. So where does that leave us? Will the people of East Portland rally behind Buchanan's tale of redemption, or will the JLP's warnings about his recent behavior tip the scales? Only time will tell in this political soap opera. Here's a summary of the key takeaways. 1. JLP slams PNP. The JLP criticized the PNP's selection of Isat Buchanan, pointing to his 2 drug convictions and recent inappropriate remarks. 2. PNP defends Buchanan. The PNP in turn accused the JLP of hypocrisy, citing examples of the JLP's own convicted members, like Cleve Lewis, who was re-elected multiple times after imprisonment. 3. Moral authority battle. The JLP claims the PNP has no right to speak on issues of crime, corruption, and ethics, while the PNP argues that Buchanan's candidacy symbolizes rehabilitation and second chances. 4. Public opinion. Both parties are vying for the support of East Portland voters, with Buchanan promising to focus on education, healthcare, and economic development in the constituency. So who will win the battle for East Portland? Will the people go for Buchanan's tale of redemption, or will the JLP's warning hold more weight? Make sure to hit that subscribe button and click the notification bell to stay updated as we follow this political drama to its conclusion. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Where do you stand in this JLP versus PNP showdown? And of course, don't forget to like this video if you're enjoying the tea. Will the people of East Portland overlook Buchanan's criminal past for a chance at change? Is the JLP's accusation of hypocrisy enough to sway the voters? Here are some questions that you might have regarding the controversy, along with the answers to address your concerns. Question number 1. Is Jamaica's political system broken if candidates with criminal past can run for office? Answer. The debate over Isat Buchanan's candidacy highlights how polarizing rehabilitation can be in politics. While the PNP believes in second chances, critics argue that the line between redemption and public accountability is blurred. This isn't unique to Jamaica. It's a global question about integrity in leadership. Question number 2. Can we trust someone with a criminal past to represent the people? Answer. It depends on your perspective. The PNP argues that Buchanan has turned his life around and is dedicated to helping his community, while the JLP insists that recent actions shows he's still not fit for office. It's a question of whether you believe in redemption or you see this as a political risk. Question number 3. Does the PNP really believe in rehabilitation, or is this just political convenience? Answer. The PNP insists that their stance on Buchanan reflects their long-standing belief in rehabilitation and redemption. They point out that similar figures have found success in the JLP. However, the timing of this choice right before an election makes some wonder if it's more about winning votes than principle. Question number 4. Why is the JLP so focused on Buchanan's past, and is it genuine concern or just political posturing? Answer. The JLP's focus on Buchanan's criminal history is a powerful talking point in a race where public trust is key. While they argue it's about integrity, the PNP accuses them of hypocrisy, given their own history with convicted politicians. Voters have to decide if this is concern or just strategy. Question number 5. Are there double standards in Jamaican politics when it comes to crime and corruption? Answer. Both parties have faced criticism for double standards. The JLP is quick to point out Buchanan's past, but the PNP counters with examples of convicted JLP members who continued in politics. This back and forth fuels the belief that integrity standards often shift depending on who's in the hot seat. Question number 6. What does this controversy mean for the future of East Portland and its development? Answer. Beyond the mudsliding, voters are asking which candidate will best serve their interests. Buchanan has promised improvements in education, healthcare, and economic development, but voters must weigh that against concerns about his past. The decision could shape the future of the constituency. Question number 7. How will this affect Jamaica's image internationally? Answer. Political scandals are often seen as a reflection of a country's leadership standards. If a candidate with a criminal past becomes a public official, it could raise questions internationally about governance in Jamaica. However, it also poses the narrative of redemption, which some may view positively. Question number 8. Is the JLP or PNP better for Jamaica in terms of tackling corruption and crime? No, both of them have failed miserably. Answer. Both parties claim to have the solution, but their records are mixed. The JLP is positioning itself as the party of integrity, while the PNP is highlighting its commitment to rehabilitation. The real question is, which approach resonates more with the voters? Priorities for a safer and more transparent Jamaica. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and click the notification bell. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And of course, don't forget to like this video. Neither of the two parties are a paragon of virtue. Clearly, them not have no morals, no integrity, no ethics, no principles. Yes, people can always draw back from a point of reference in history. Past is always important. Contrast to now, you fast forward to 2024, where social media plays a big role in public perception and public opinion. So now, anything what you do is magnified and amplified 100-fold because of the existence of social media. And if you notice how the PNP is carefully wording and crafting the PR to reshape and rebrand Isat image, you can clearly see these people are dark wizards of PR and wordplay. We live in a time where the media can make an innocent man look guilty and make a guilty man look innocent. This is what the PNP know. You control the narrative by staying ahead of the narrative. So if you notice how them are reshape and rebrand the image of Isat Buchanan as a redemption story, a rehabilitation story. You see me? Carefully crafted words. Yes, I try appeal to your emotions that everyone deserves a second chance. Don't fall for it. Over here on this platform, we deal with facts over feelings. So you can't appeal to my emotions. Yeah, everyone deserves a second chance, of course, no doubt, but not in public office. Public office, we want people where squeaky clean. We don't want to have no prime minister with allegations of illicit enrichment all the country. That's not the image and the future we want for Jamaica. At this point, I don't want no Jamaicans come to me and talk to me about corrupt politicians and corruption and crime and this and that. You support corrupt political leaders. You support corrupt politicians. I don't want to hear nothing from you. You are part of the problem. This could never be a good look for Jamaica on the international stage. The JLP have 2 members of parliament from Inafidem party who was imprisoned and re-elected several times. So if you realize this is not a new problem or issue, it was wrong back then when the JLP did do it. But guess what? People vote and re-elect the man them where they got prison and come back. So go figure. You see, some of the time it would seem that the problem doesn't always lie with the politician, but with the people, because the power ultimately has always been with the people. People have the ultimate power, you know. Politicians can't do what the people not allow them to do. So anything where the politicians them get away with, I people allow them to get away with it. Because the people never hold them accountable or hold them responsible. Cause how dare you call out my party? What about your party? Uno did do the same thing. The what about ism is what's mashing up or destroying Jamaica's future. Cause if this is the path where Jamaica go down now in 2024 by the PNP, Jamaica future no look bright. Especially Jamaica's political future look very dark. This is a very dark path we are go down. As I stated in the previous video, it bad enough say we have this is not a fact, but my freedom of expression opinion. We have enough corrupt political officials. As you already can see, allegedly the Prime Minister is being investigated for illicit enrichment. That act in and of itself is corruption. So if the Prime Minister is under investigation for corruption of illicit enrichment, allegedly, what you think gonna happen with a man that is a 2-time convicted drug smuggler? The whole situation here where PNP pull off, it don't sit well with me none at all. Convicted criminal running for office. The shocking truth behind Jamaica's political drama. PNP's shocking move. Is this criminal candidate fit to lead East Portland? JLP calls out PNP's dirty secret. Is Jamaica's leadership in crisis? A criminal past or a redemption story? JLP versus PNP. The explosive battle over crime, corruption, and morality. Jamaica's election bombshell. Why a convicted drug smuggler is running for office. Redemption or risk. The controversial candidate shaking up Jamaican politics. PNP defends criminal candidate. Is this a new low in Jamaican politics? Is this the end for the PNP? The JLP exposes the shocking truth about their candidate. A dark past exposed. Why Jamaica's political future could be in danger. If you enjoyed this breakdown, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more deep dives. Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and hit that notification bell. See you in the next one. One love, Jamaica.